Hello, fellow mysticists. Today we are checking the card of death, and fittingly, this card comes right after the hanged man who is dying, and then death comes to free him. If the hanged man is in the process of changing either the way he sees the world or either the way he is thinking about his priorities, then this death card is this final step, final transformation. So death rarely shows a real death. It can happen, but it is often about unstoppable change. If you see the earlier cards, like the Marseille deck or this Visconti-Sforza deck, there are often symbols of every class trembling before death. I think the Rider-Waite is more suitable for this, so you can see that nothing can stop this. No class, no royalty, no priesthood, nothing. And it means that before death, everyone is equal, or in this case, no power could stop this change. And Waite also connected some kind of loss to this card, mostly something financial, but we have to acknowledge that Waite's interpretation, even though he tried to connect things to a universal truth, often mirrored the Victorian way of thinking, and maybe that's why I really feel them accurate in modern reading. But in this one, this is unstoppable change, unstoppable transformation, and this Visconti-Sforza card is, and many other cards in tarot decks has a symbolism that can be tied to the bubonic plague. So you can see this skeleton with the rotting body. So it was a very real death for people at that time. Okay, let's see if we have something else. This is the same symbolism, but with Anubis, god of the dead in Egyptian mythology. You can see the scales as well. Well, he's holding a scroll and he's holding a jar. Usually, uh, ancient Egyptians, uh, during the mummification process, they have pulled the innards out, the liver, the heart, the brain, and they put it in different jars. And oftentimes, when we see this scale where you have to decide whether your heart is as light as a feather or heavy, so that means you are a sinner, uh, your heart will be preserved as well. But I don't think that the heart might be in this jar, but there's not a heart on the scale. There's like a soul. But you see that there are people trembling with the hand of Anubis in this case. So yeah, the general symbolism is here. There's a mix, or that might be a version of it that I don't really know about, but it's entirely possible. Okay, let's see the Mugi one, where this deck is directly connected to the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, but but in a very cute way. So you can see that Death is trying to be very scary. Its horse is very scary, and you can see that this one is already dead in a very funny way. This little kid is just happy to see this happening. He might not understand the whole situation very well, but it's really funny. There's this prima donna mouse here, like oh whoa, and there's the priest trying to negotiate with death. Which one should be? Well, I think this is Anima Mundi, I think, but I believe that this might be one of the most beautiful death cards because it is entirely about transformation. It's not about actual physical death. It's not about I don't know, something scary. This is a natural process. It's inevitable. It has to happen from time to time, shedding your skin and going your way, moving forward. And this card is just showing this in a very, very beautiful and natural way. So there's nothing scary about this card. Let's see this one. Because this is a peaceful card as well. So death is not this hair, I think. Maybe they were considered a bad omen in some cultures. Because honestly, if you have seen a bunch of hairs outside the field after sunset, ugh, they are scary at night time. I mean, they are completely harmless, but it's just scary. The way they look and the way they stare at you. So in this one, the transformation is with the caterpillars and the butterflies, and this hair is just looking at it and is completely taken aback with that. So this death card is witnessing change, not being necessarily an active part of it, but this is also a very peaceful card in this way. Okay, let's see this one. I have no idea. I think this is some kind of salamander. Maybe. And I believe that salamanders were uh, believed to be able to reborn from the fire. So maybe this is it. This is transformation as well. I mean, this is definitely about transformation, but not necessarily death. These are not salamanders. Variant of them, maybe. But this is also bad. But in this death, there is also life. You could see this little egg with another one hatching. So it's not just about shedding your skin. This is about, okay, some things die, but other things come out of it. So it's not the end of the world. Okay, let's see the Lunalapin with, I don't know, this one here is really trying to be in charge with this, but of course you cannot really negotiate with this, and you really can't cheat it forever. I just really love how these rabbits are really serious about their businesses. Okay, let's see this one, which is also about just that there is life even in this. It's a transformation of sort, but not necessarily a complete end of something. So even if you leave a situation, even if you have to cut your ties and move physically somewhere else, you will carry the past with you. You cannot really, I don't know, erase it. Not completely. You can make peace with it. You can try to forget it, but it will be a part of you. You cannot really just decide to erase it and just let it die, and you will remember it. But it's not a complete erasure, and this might be about it as well. So I really love these flows of energy here. So this death card is really abundant of energies. Yeah, let's see the modern witch, which is the same symbolism. Really, there's nothing really different here, except that this dude is entirely knocked out. So, and priesthood here is missing, but maybe this one as this wise old woman might symbolize it. But there are no really, well, there are differences in class, there are differences in color, but they are all equal here. Okay, let's see the hush tarot, and this is the same, that there might be death, but the death of something feeds a new life everywhere. So this, well, it's a scar, maybe to make it more easy to understand. But this chick can really feed on the remains of someone else. So yeah, this is like one man's trash, other one's treasure type of situation. So one's death is life for someone else. Yeah, this is amazing and very beautiful. So yes, I really love that this is what keeps the whole nest alive, this death. Okay, let's see this. I don't really recognize this tale. Maybe this is about cheating death, or there are many tales where death visits a family or a person, and he hides behind many faces to reveal himself to be death all along. But it's a journey of self-knowledge in this case. I will try to look it up because I don't really recognize this. Okay, if you are a minor, you know the drill. This is the end of part 1, and after that we will move on to the adult decks or the 18 plus decks. Thank you for being here, and see you in the next video. And if you are over 18, then let's go on with the remaining cards. So Vampire Tarot is really, well, it's really about life and death, because you can see that the blood is still fresh here, so it's feeding the skeleton, and yeah, it's not a complete destruction. It's still the same. So maybe that's everybody, everything dies one way or another. But I see that this, I don't know if the blood can be seen properly, but this is life and death in general. Okay, let's see this Decameron deck, which, girl, what you are doing here? This is like a memento mori moment, so remember that you will die as well. Is it focusing well? Yeah, sorry, the sky. Yeah. So it's like she's out in the field, she's doing her business with herself, and that's when she sees the scar. So she has to remember that she will be this one with time as well. This is really funny. This is completely killing the vibe. So maybe if you get a death card in a sexual reading, it's not in a love reading. It's always necessary and inevitable transformation, maybe the end of a relationship, but sexually, the change of your habits and behavior in these situations, the way your priorities change, maybe, or the way that you are getting older, your body is getting older, and of course there are changes with that. Yeah, if you are doing this for someone over 40 or 50, then this might be the case. I don't know, but this situation is really funny. So this is killing the vibe, really. Okay, and let's see our last one. Well, I'm trying to. It is also killing the vibe because you see that this couple here might be dead, or just asleep if you consider. I think French people call orgasm the little death, and it's like postcoital napping together. They don't really think that to me. But this death is. I'm trying to find some symbolism here, that whether it's collecting something or yes, it's like actively hunting. So I don't know. This might be a danger in a situation. This might be because of cheating on someone. So if this couple is cheating on someone, this death card might be signaling danger, that this very peaceful situation where you can get away with it will end, and you will get what you deserve, maybe. In this one, this card seems a really threatening one. Yes. Yeah, that's really seeing anything else here. Okay, so this was it for today. This was a shorter video in this case, but I think the next one, Temperance, will be a shorter one as well, because those cards are really straightforward in almost every deck. And after that, the Devil will bring some change, and I really think that it will be a much longer video, I believe, and then the tower and yes. So there are cards in a deck that are really straightforward and really forthcoming with their symbolism, and there are others that are hiding so many depths that it's really hard to see first. So thank you for being here, and see you at the next video. Bye.